In their stagecraft, I believe they've gone much further than showing us the comparisons of Lincoln and of Roosevelt. This man shown here sitting in the Oval Office has a dream that we must believe in. He is not only the President of the United States, but President of the world. And he gives these speeches to large crowds. Notice his words.
For you to say that we are heirs to a struggle for freedom. We are a people of improbable hope, with an eye towards the future, with resolve in our heart. Let us remember this history and answer our destiny and remake the world once again. Thank you, Berlin.
Notice his words. We can change the world. Yes, we can. JFK gave a famous speech in Berlin.
In the world of freedom, the proudest boast is, Ich bin ein Berliner.
And so Barack Obama goes to Berlin. And what does he say?
And answer our destiny and remake the world once again.
Remake the world? Yes, reinvent the world. All the Jewish revolutionaries throughout history have said the very same thing. But there's more. He is more than just JFK, FDR, Abraham Lincoln. Why, this man is akin to King Tut. That's right, the Pharaoh of ancient Egypt. Consider this inauguration preview issue of Time and the way the head of Barack Obama is turned. And now look at this bust of King Tut, Tutankhamun, the ancient Egyptian pharaoh. Do you see the similarities? In fact, in 2009, Barack Obama visited Egypt, and here is one of the Egyptian men with a memento of his visit. They began to sell mementos comparing Obama. They said he is the new Tutankhamun of the world, not just Egypt. He's the pharaoh. In my own newsletter, Power of Prophecy, I asked the question, is he the second coming of Osiris, the Egyptian sun god? Is Obama the black pharaoh? Well, on the internet, he is even more than that. Here we have him shown as the Caesar, Julius Caesar the Great. But it's Barack Obama. This amazing picture shows Brian Williams, ABC News anchor. He did a special at the White House. And when he came to Barack Obama to visit him, he didn't simply extend his hand. He bowed his head as if Barack Obama was royalty. We're being taught to love Barack Obama. He is a big brother type. It was Aldous Huxley, one of the psychological promoters of the New World Order, who in 1962 at a speech at University of California at Berkeley says this ultimate revolution with which we are faced will present to us a series of techniques which will enable the controlling oligarchy, the Rothschild Jewish Zionist Illuminati elite. The controlling oligarchy will be able to get people to love their servitude. We will love being the peasants, the Gentiles, the Goyim, the cattle, who willingly serve our master. And if we do not, well, this gentleman had this sign, this placard, to let people know who did not obey, who in fact would insult Obama, that perhaps they should be beheaded. Now, Obama is seen by some to go even beyond King Tut, even beyond the Pharaohs or the Caesars or Lincoln or JFK. Why, he's compared to Spider-Man or to the all-intelligent Mr. Spock of Star Wars. He's a Superman. This, indeed, is Barack Obama standing in front of the Museum of Superman in the Midwest. He is the one. You'll remember the Matrix movies. Here he is, fighting the bad guys, Barack Obama. And finally, we have this image of him shattering, busting out of the Statue of Liberty, carrying the torch of freedom and of knowledge. Barack Obama bringing us the change we need as Americans, and yet it's for the whole world. And of course, by his side, the lovely lady, Michelle Obama, shown here on the cover of Essence magazine. Obama is our father. He is our patriarch. And this is what the protocols of the learned elders of Zion that were published at the end of the 19th century, at the beginning of the 20th century. But look what they said even then. They forecast the blueprint for world domination by the Jewish Zionist Illuminati. The Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion, Protocol number 15, says our government will have the appearance of a patriarchal, paternal guardianship on the part of our ruler. Our subjects will discern in his person a father caring for their every need. Is Obama our father? Is his aura so grandiose? It's beyond that. We keep going up, up. Why, he is approaching saintly status. He is a loving, holy man, full of tender affections for his human flock. Yes, he's our father. He's our patriarch. He is our loving father in heaven. Apparently, some believe so, or at least the internet images would indicate that he is a saint. He is, should I dare say it, he rises up. He rides the white horse. You see the white horse behind him in this picture. Obama is the one. He walks on water. He is worshiped and honored as the Messiah, as another Jesus. In fact, according to a poll taken by the Harris poll in March of 2009, it says that President Barack Obama has beaten out Jesus Christ as America's #1 hero. He's bigger than Jesus. And then we have this poster, all hail the God King. And this article asking the question, Obama, be thy name, take off of the Lord's Prayer. But there's some who say, yes, maybe he is being portrayed as a godlike figure, but is he the one that will lead us to the Last Supper? Will he lead us to tragedy, to disaster? Maybe that's the meaning from the internet of the artist of this particular mural. Notice Barack Obama, the Messiah at the Last Supper, but on the wall behind him, we have the Soviet hammer and sickle, and we have pictures of Stalin and of Lenin. Yes, my friends, there's some who say Obama might be the Antichrist, that he might be a devil. Well, perhaps the real God in heaven will let us know what Obama is. And maybe he's already given us a hint of this when we look at what happened at Barack Obama's inauguration. What happened? Well, here we have Barack Obama in this picture, merrily taking the oath of office from Chief Justice Roberts of the Supreme Court. His wife, Michelle, holds the Bible as he lays his left hand on it, raises his right hand to give the oath of office.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
I, Barack Hussein Obama, do solemnly swear.
That I will execute the office of President to the United States faithfully.
That I will execute
the office of President of the United States.
The office of President of the United States faithfully.
But hold on. It appears there was a mistake. That Chief Justice Roberts blundered, and so it was decided there would be the taking of the oath a second time. And so in a side room at the White House, we had this oath taken. That's right. Barack Obama, as far as I know from history, is the first president ever to have to say the oath a second time, the day after, so that they could get it right. But hold on. Do you notice a difference between the first time he took the oath, with the whole American nation and the world watching on television, and now we have this little private ceremony where he retook the oath? Do you notice that anything is missing from the ceremony? You're absolutely right. There is no Bible. There is no Bible. Does this give us a clue to who Obama really is and what he believes? What does Barack Obama himself really believe about God? Well, in the speech at Notre Dame in 2009, Obama told us of his conception of God. He said, quote, "It is beyond our capacity as human beings to know with certainty what God has planned for us or what he asks of us." Is this true? Is it true that we cannot know with certainty what God has planned for us or what he asks of us? Then why in the Old Testament does it say that the steps of a righteous person are ordered by God? Look at what the Christian scriptures say. Jesus Christ seemed to indicate that we would know what the master had to say to us. He said, no servant can serve two masters. Jesus Christ said, ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. It appears that we can know the truth. And then finally, Christ himself said in the Gospel of John, it is recorded, his words, I am the good shepherd, and know my sheep, and am known of mine. Those who are the sheep of Jesus Christ the great shepherd, the good shepherd. They will follow only him, and they know what he requires.